You understand? When Baba Mohbad, now that's the first one. The second one is when Baba Mohbad went to Brekete. This last one he went. They went to support Benjamin Hundeyin. When they went to see the IG was, they were waiting at the front of the IG's office like this. The PPRO came and said, oh, Baba Mohbad, oh. This last one he went to, oh, Baba, come, let's go this way. They took him. He called somebody on the phone, on loudspeaker. They say, Oga, you don't know. He said, you don't know anything. The case don't go back to Lagos. He said, no. He needs to see the communique that was used to transfer the case back to Lagos. And I promised Brekete and Baba Mohbad right there. Akamakala and the rest of them, 4 of them went to 4. He now promised that tomorrow by 12, I will call you. He didn't call them on by 12 the next day. The Baba Mohbad and Gracie, they went there to that office. Hey, he was waving that he's in the meeting, we talk to them. Up to today, people are really pick call. Up to today, it's not that they're not hearing. The when Baba Mohbad was going to write, when we went to submit petition to Sanshitu, when we submitted petition to Sanshitu with the videos of Shola Shade and spending and the girl detailing whatever he said, when Sanshitu filed it, they called Baba Mohbad to Abuja. They said, Baba Mohbad, come to Abuja. Can you come to Abuja today? We said, no, come today, Kate. Monday, you are calling him on Monday morning to come to Abuja today. He said, no, go the next day. He went on Tuesday, the next day. He landed in their office with 2 lawyers. They asked Baba Mohbad that is it the one that is championing Very Dark Man? So you know Very Dark Man is talking about the group chat. So you already knew the 4 top police officers. 4 top police officers, high ranking, OC command, OC control. This is the one in charge of all the police command in Abuja. He was there, he was asking, what are you the one sending Very Dark Man to be doing this? I swear to God, they asked Baba Mohbad. They saw it, they know it, they can read it, they can hear it. Baba said, doing good stuff, he's releasing this, he's doing that, They say, okay, no, that's not why you are here. Okay, don't give us directive, say, make you come talk, say, let's say, get concerned, right. Pages, 68 pages, flash drives. We gave 3 flash drives of videos. He said, we use the nurse, the second nurse, we put that video. We put the video where they said the nurse, Baba asked the nurse to go. We put the video, we put the write-up of the girl when he said, they are not taking the nigga. Publication of Baba Mohbad begging the government to go and get Adura, to protect Adura, the girl, so that everything is safe, they will protect her. We put the interviews of all of them, 3 different flash drives. Now we will send go Abuja to Sanshitu. Everything they say Baba Mohbad to come, but up to today, nothing. Baba Mohbad has 4 police officer phone numbers. You know they know they pick up. They know they pick up. They don't want to give that man justice. There's nothing anybody want to tell me. There's no otherwise. Let me mute. I think Susie is there. Maybe she wants to speak. Thank you so much. Okay.
So, thank you. I want to ask you a question. Now, with all these things that you have said, which I'm kind of aware of some of these things you just explained, what do we do at this point if we don't do something before Ba's case is dismissed? Then we're going to lose. Our effort for 2 years or 3 years is going to be in vain. because the government are working towards dismissing Mohbad's case. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. They are working towards dismissing Mohbad's case. And I believe Sanshitu need to challenge a lot of things, some few things that can keep that case active. If we don't, then they dismiss that case, then our hand is going to be tied. Our hand is going to be really, really tight if that case is being dismissed. And that's me, the killer of Mohbad. They're going to walk away free.
They don't want to dismiss the case.
The government are claiming that there's no evidence.
What do they mean there's no evidence?
They claim there's no evidence. And they claim there's no weakness.
They can't dismiss it.
They
can't
claim there's
dismiss
no
it.
weakness.
Because in the house.
Yeah, they claim
The
there's no
police
weakness.
said it's an homicide case. So if the police can say it on the second, is it a first or second preliminary press conference that is online? Have they done it as a homicidal case? As a homicide case?
But that's not what they are using for the trial.
They cannot dismiss it. They just yapping.
Everything they have said in their press conference, they are not using it for the trial at all. That's not what they are
We're
using
going
for
to use
the trial.
it now. We're not backing down. No, the thing is, honestly, sorry, we're not backing down. That's why I say we need to generate an online petition and send it to the
Yes, sir.
We're not playing. We are not playing. They cannot dismiss Mohbad's case until those people have brought to book. We're not going to accept it. They can't just like Joseph Aloba because he is a middle class. I'm not going to call him a poor man. I refer to him as a middle class. They can't do that. If we allow them to do that, then it can happen to any one of us. Is that how we're going to allow them? Is that how we're going to be looking and let them be treating middle
I think I
class people like that?
I think I understand what Empire is saying. I think I understand what it is. You know, the government, they made a mistakes. They made several mistakes, and the only way they can cover up that mistakes to make people is to use another way to cover up all their errors. But at the end of the day, we have to still make sure that even when they do that, we're still going to keep talking about it. Even any step trying to take Mohbad's case off homicide. Now, what she's trying to do is, what they're trying to do is, they're going to make sure that you don't refer to that case as homicide. So once you don't put it as homicide, that means you don't kill Mohbad, you already know what by Mohbad, and the person that is in court. So they're just going to close the file to say they are persecuting the negligence. So
they are treating Mohbad's case as negligent and treating it like a civil case.
It's not homicide. And once it's not homicide, then they can close the file.
That's what they are doing.
They can close the file.
Then, but why did the police refer to it as homicide?
In the beginning,
you are asking like you have not seen the best of the police on this Mohbad case. This is the same police that came out.
I don't give up like that.
I am not giving up, but what are the other best way to address this whole thing? What is another best way? Is Sanshitu ready to to disagree with the government and point out we the common people that what we are pointing out now, where did you get the homicide if Mohbad was not killed inside his house? How did you arrive on the homicide without investigation? So now it's going to be with us and the police, dragging them, forcing them, pointing out their words. What come out of their mouth is what we are supposed to be using against them now. So how do we turn it over? You say petition. You see, we've done a lot of petition in this case, a lot, and our petition is all, sweep under the chair, Thank you. Okay. So the petition is always being swept under the chair. This is the same group of people that is handling this Mohbad case. So what we do, we that is still asking, and we that we still hoping, is for me, Susie, the mistake, a lot of mistake that the government in this case, because it's what I'm seeing here, trying to point it out for them, trying to use their mistake against them. It's difficult to fight against government, right? But government is afraid of them being exposed, okay? So it's a cover-up somewhere by the government and by the police for the killer of Mohbad. How do we turn this against them? How do we turn it against them and for their positions, what they have decided to do on this case? That's my own, because how many petition is sitting down in these people's office? Do you know how many petition? So what do we do? So that's my question. What do we do?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Well, you see, I've not. I think in this matter, I will not like to, because at a point when you've tried all options, you get tired, and you ask yourself, what other things can we do? How can we best approach this? Evidences, even the witnesses have said, even the ones that they claim are the criminals have said, even the one that the victim claim, the one they claim is the victim have said, is on their table. Is on their table. The video is not talking about justice for Mohbad. Is not just not talking about Mohbad. Something was agreed for him to step away from that matter. It was pressure to stop talking about it. That is how bad and how worse it was in the last year. What I can listen to right now is a name other than Sanshitu. Sanshitu is in the matter. People are not happy with his performance. We are not happy with his steps. We are not happy with his he can use as an individual. Now let me tell you. Let's say sue the 15 people. The 15 people in the house has not been indicted by the police. Has not been indicted by the court. The CTC of the coroner gave 13 verdicts. They have said, they have released their recommendation on this thing and we work on it. That is the document we use to sue the 15 people in the house. Now, we are begging them, please, Baba Mohbad, they say Baba Mohbad very urgently. Let's start that embalmment matter all over again. If you say somebody buried urgently, you ask him to come ask him why he buried urgently. He will tell you because he does not have paperwork in the mortuary. But the girlfriend of the deceased has paperwork which was given to him. And you know the funniest part, the copy of that paper that was given to that girl that day, date and time, and what that doctor lady wrote, the police has it. They have the copy that shows a document was given at so time. There was a court interaction at so time on that same day from one person to another person in that their police report as I'm talking to you now. It is the government. What can we do? If I want to sue, if I want to sue, I want to sue, what's these guys in, all these guys in the house, 15 people in the house, I want to sue them, if I write their names, on what ground? On the ground that somebody in the social media said that somebody said there were 15 people in the house, or on the ground that the court or the police has indicted them one way or the other. No, let's be sincere with ourselves. We need an advice from somebody that can tell us when you should approach it. Somebody that can say, okay, let's approach this man this way. What means asking me to go talk to Sanchotu, what Sanchotu is going to do at this case, it's going to be like it's going to be a long thing for me.
Because already is like at first saying the same thing. Papa Mohbad is saying the same thing, and the police is saying the same thing. Now, so they should come forward.
I think we need to do that, go to Al Jazeera, expose the incompetency of the Lagos State Police. They didn't do what they're supposed to do. Look at the judge's daughter that was killed in her own house in Lekki immediately after Mohbad's case, right? I hope we all remember that the domestic workers spy her in the house and they threw the body out of the fence as if she was coming from outside and she got accident. Within 72 hours, they unraveled the case. Even though she was not fighting they threw the body out of the gate. They arrested those domestic workers. So what's Mohbad case difficult? Is it not the same police that are working that did that?
Can I ask Bayo one question? Bayo, let me ask you this question, right?
Yeah.
You live in the US, right? And you get a traffic ticket, and let's say the police stop you and give you a traffic ticket, and says you are going 62 per mile, and the police decided to put 70 per mile to hike up your ticket, right? And you disagree with it, and you said, okay, you appear in the court and you disagree with it in front of the judge, and the police refuse to appear in the court. What happened?
Yes. The case will be thrown out.
Okay.
Then after that, I can now sue that police department.
Okay, so that's what we are going to experience in Mohbad's case. Not
Exactly what they are planning.
Yes.
But now it is two parties that is involved.
Mm-hmm.
Spending and the government.
Mm-hmm.
Spending is not backing down. That's why that case still remains in court.
Mm-hmm.
Because spending is using a sand. He's using a sand chamber to handle the matter. Mm-hmm. He's not backing down, and I would say that maybe because of his innocence. Because looking at that guy, just 26, 27 years old, and he has a long future. He has a future ahead of him. Mm-hmm. Having been convicted for any crime will limit his movement outside the country of Nigeria. Commit whatever it is that has to do with somebody died. So I think he's fighting hard. And that is why that matters remain in court.
Okay, Bayo, hold it right there. Based on Spending's attitude, I know, and I've seen, all of us have seen, he might be an innocent person towards this case, but do you think Spending knows something and he doesn't want to talk about it? Don't you think so?
Susie, the problem is that you people want him to come. You want him to come and tell you online. That's the problem. He can never give you information online.
Spending, I don't want Spending to come and tell me anything online.
But right now,
we all want Spending's inquest. Hold on.
Anxious right now.
Hold on. Now, we all want Spending's testimony. We all say it. I'm not the judge. I'm not the prosecutor. So I don't want Spendy to come and tell me anything online. But I've seen Spendy. I've seen his attitude. I've seen him flicking, you know. He flicks like know something. And probably he's under pressure, under threat, and he don't want to talk about it. So can Spendy be a witness to what happened in Moba's house or what happened to Moba in the car?
Uzi, but Spendy is ready to face Wunmi right now, to pour everything right now. But Wunmi is not available for him to pour it out. Ready.
Okay.
Spendy is ready. Even the nurse is ready. They are all ready right now.
Listen, if the court is ready, is ready, they can pour it out and indict Wunmi.
Lady Susie, it is not
Wunmi can be indicted by what people say. They can actually become a witness to what happened, and Wunmi will be indicted. So they don't even need Wunmi to be there. Wunmi is supposed to be there as witness. So if they want to turn the case on Wunmi, they can say exactly what happened, and Wunmi will be indicted.
Lady Susie.
Yeah.
Almost 2-3 times, the prosecuting lawyer, the DPP, a female lawyer, at one point she didn't show up. At one point, another one showed up to say he's not representing, is now in charge of the matter. At one point, Spendy brought his own witness, which is the doctor that stated that Mohbad was brought in and that it was at the time we attended to Mohbad is long dead. That is that doctor from Kuramed. You understand? So he's doing all his own sacrifices, but the judge does not want to continue the matter. And Spendy's lawyer is pushing to say this matter must be heard in court. You understand? So, I mean, it will be better if all of this confession is made in court. But the people that are supporting this girl, this dirty girl, right, they know that if she stands in court, the moment she speaks in court, she mess up the case. I will not lie to you. I'm telling you that something's going to be coming out very soon. You're going to be hearing some news right now, right? Very soon, anytime from now. It is the mistake. Hold on, man. It is the mistake she made. Again, it is one of the mistakes she made again that was used to compare her. She did a private DNA. She could not. The judge had to tell her to answer the question. She doesn't want to answer it. She was compelled to answer the question. If a woman, in the real sense of the word, a woman is doing 2 different DNAs for her own child, it is due to all the things she's saying. You understand? So if she does not appear, she was sitting there, she sat down, she answered the questions. She was compelled because that day, not only if she did not show up in court, we would have been able to achieve that day. The judge will say, hey, there's nothing you can do. The lawyer could not speak anymore. The lawyer took over entirely for the rest of the season. They know that once that girl speaks, there's trouble. Drunk or high to comprehend situation, she's going to mess up. That is why they avoid her speaking or talking or writing for herself.
Even Wunmi's lawyer ran away from the courts. Wunmi's lawyer didn't appear.
See, what I'm saying, right? I'm trying to say, right? If the nurse and Spendy, if they can turn themselves into a witness instead of being the suspect that is facing the trial, they can do that. And once their testimony is sounding like a witness, or their testimony is sounding to indict, hey, these people are learned people, and they are there. You know what I mean? So when a testimony is given from hear people in the bus saying that this thing happened this way, this thing happened this way, and you, the authority, pay a deaf ear to that thing, the testimony these people are giving. It can't happen anywhere in the world. So if it's meant for them to indict the people in the house that was present when Mohbad died, let's say example now, Spendy come up and say, oh, while we are going home on the bridge, somebody shot Mohbad. So Mr. A shot Mohbad. You understand? Yes, they need to indict that person and bring the person up. Okay, we got a suspect here. We are indicting you. That's what we are looking for in this case. If a witness is refusing to show the fight against Nurse and Spendy, then if they are serious and truly they want justice for Mohbad, then they have to tell the court what they know. And whatever they know is going to result to indicting people that was in the house. That's the way I look at it.
The way I look at it is, like I said before, we all feel, oh, this is taking too long. What if we want it now, we want the justice, we want them to arrest Wunmi. What if they arrest Wunmi and they give her Bobrisky prison sentence? And we don't know, we will feel she's in jail, right? So let them continue dragging it till the right time comes up, that nobody will be able to save her. Nobody will be able to put her in private jail where they put Bobrisky. But like I said, we need to use more power of media. We need to contact Al Jazeera. We need to expose these people with their speech where they said it was an homicidal case. We keep talking online, They think we can go higher than this. We need to show them we can do this. We want justice. We cannot be gallivanting, going everywhere, including the Queen murderer that said Mohbad died inside the house. The Queen murderer said it with her own mouth. So how did she know he died inside the house? That's Wunmi God's mother. So she's also an accessory to an homicide case. We just need to use more power of the media. Policemen that lie to us that Mohbad bled profusely and they show us fake broken paper. You can't even see the stupid image they're showing on TV when they give the stupid fake press conference. They need to be brought to book as well.
Like I keep on saying,
pay money paying for them.
Like I keep on saying, I say police is our biggest enemy in this case. Not even the people.
Excuse me, Mama Susie. Excuse me. Let me answer this animal. That just came. Okay? If Wunmi did not buy Mohbad, then this animal, T-Square, whatever your name is, whatever Wunmi did to Wunmi, they will do it to your kids, to your children. It's okay? And please go and ask Wunmi to tell you who is our daddy Liam, not Okwe. That's the question I'm sending you to Wunmi. Mama Susie, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, you see, I keep on saying police, the government is our biggest enemy. When we go after the government to expose them, they will definitely do the right thing. They know what to do. We're going to ask them, who are they protecting? What do they know about Mohbad's death? Because their actions from the beginning to the end shows that this government knows something about Mohbad's death. So when we go after them, yes, they will be afraid to be exposed. But people keep on saying, oh, you can't fight the government. You can't fight the government. But you see, in this Mohbad's case, we need to expose them. Because they act like, and they shows like they are protecting somebody. Somebody is being protected. And that is what we need to do. We need to drag them. We need to call their names. When we call their names,
that's why we need to expose them to the world. Yeah. Yeah, those policemen, we need to mention their, including Governor Sanwo-Olu, that said is it Mohbad that will be the first one to buy from a whole governor's mouth.
Can I say something?
Okay, smartly, all right.
Bayo, you were asked what do you think that can be done? You say you are confused.
Yeah, I saw you say, why am I confused? Why should I be confused? I don't know.
You should not be confused. You see, if Baba Mohbad pressed the right button, things will happen. I don't know what they are doing in Lagos there. I don't know what they are doing. But I don't see the actions.
Smartly, what do you mean by if Baba Mohbad pressed the right button? Is he not pressing the right button?
Who is handling Mohbad's criminal case? Ordinary debt. If you owe someone and lawyers take you to court, you pay that money, not to talk of the death of Mohbad. Who is handling the criminal case? It's too quiet. What I meant by the right buttons. Baba Mohbad should get the right lawyers to do this job. This case is not child's play. It's not child's play. But the way they take it as if it's child's play. Every day we come on platform, we know the right thing to do. These people need to be exposed. If you don't shout it out, it dies. And that's what's going on. They're killing it. We have a son on this case and everywhere is calm. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things to work with. People in the house are not being arrested. Why? That's what I meant. I don't know what's going on in that Lagos. Someone died in the house. And people were in the house. And we have a son in this case. They need to be exposed. We need to shout it out. Yes, we're trying our best on the social media, but we need to do more. We need a lawyer to...
Yeah, how do you run? Yeah, let's expose them.
We need to go haywire. That's why when Bayo says confused, how can you be confused? If it's to sit with the man, was his name, his son, we'll all be waiting. At the end of the day, they'll say there's no case. We have rugged lawyers out.
Waiting for him.
We play.
No.
Hold on.
No.
I see people writing Maxwell. Who is Maxwell, please?
You see, the funny part is there's difference between discharge and acquitted. There's difference between
Spicy. Who is Maxwell?
letter needs to be. The case is just out there.
The lawyer, it's the long story.
You understand? The lawyer is trying to make sure this case does not come up in the nearest future. You understand? I understand what you're saying.